The gods see Zeno as someone to be feared. They see him as the almighty god who can erase them anytime he wants. That's how they view him. But us, the viewers, see another side of him that the gods don't see. We see him as a child with lots of power who can be tricked easily. He does everything he wants and acts like kids. He wants to have fun over anything. Zeno isn't the god who watches over you or the one who passes judgment. He is just a kid with lots of power who will just kill you if he gets angry. We see this side of him which others don't. Now in episode 114, there's something major that's gonna happen. Kale and Caulifla will fuse to become Kafla. The fusion in the tournament is allowed, but what's not allowed is the use of items or anything given from outside the stage. But as we saw in the preview, the fusion between the two is done by the Butaru earring. There are items and they are against the rules. But how did Kale and Caulifla use something against the rules? In short, Zeno is gonna allow it. Chamba will try to give them the earrings. The Daishinkan will stop him. Then Zeno will tell the Daishinkan to allow it since he will see a fun fight and that's what he wants. That's the only explanation that I can think of. It's an item so it has to be against the rules. There's nothing else. Hearing it, you might not think that much of it. Zeno will allow something that is against the rules to take place. It's not that big of a deal. He did it before. But what's different now? Here where you're wrong. This little interaction is significant, especially having someone like Frieza witnessing it. Why? Because Frieza will see who Zeno truly is and how easy it's to manipulate him. Frieza's gonna see how a couple of words from Champa will make the Omni King bend the rules to see a fun match. This will work in Frieza's favor and will work for his plan, since he wants to manipulate the gods and be above them. This small interaction that he is about to witness will give him a lot of insight on Zeno. Frieza is a smart guy who notices the small stuff in people, and this thing he will witness will take advantage of in the future. You might say, well, Zeno saw Master Roshi doing something against the rules and he allowed it, but this is something different. Master Roshi already had the item on him when he did it, but now it's in the hands of Champa and the Kai of Universe 6, and he will tell Zeno why he should allow it. And this is where it gets interesting. He will say a couple of words to Zeno and then Zeno will bend the rules. In Master Roshi's case, Zeno just saw what happened and then said he would allow it. And this is something different. Maybe Frieza will try something evil by tricking the Omni King in the future. We saw Goku just saying a couple of words to future Zeno who he hasn't met before. I'm talking about future Zeno, not the past Zeno that he met in the tournament. I'm talking about the future Zeno who he at the time hasn't met. And him saying a couple of words to that Zeno resulted in a whole universe getting erased. And that just shows how you can trick the Omni Kings easily. So I think that if Frieza sees this in episode 114 and figures out what and who Zeno is, he will come up with something to trick him into doing. And that's what Frieza is all about. Tricking people into doing exactly what he wants. He has a plan that we don't know about, and seeing what will happen in the next episode will benefit his plan. And saying that, this is it for the video. Leave your thoughts in the comments and tell me, what do you think of Frieza tricking Zeno into doing what he wants? And please leave a like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.